So, Ransom Stevens, where to start? I think Ransom is responsible for my addiction to Litquake. When I first met him at the Barely Published Authors event last year, an event that he created and runs annually, I couldn't tell the difference in passion between Ransom's duties as MC and the brilliant, hungry writers for whom he had built a soapbox. I then saw him several days later at Where the Mind Meets the Brain, an event he conceived that brought together a philosopher, a neurologist, a psychologist, and a novelist. And I thought, who is this guy? I wanted to get to know Ransom as a person, and I'm happy to say that I have. Well, on July 4th, I biked from Bernal Heights to his home in Petaluma to watch the fireworks. This represents more than just a personal mania, I assure you. I think I wanted the Purple House to be in my neighborhood, a designation that necessitates biking distance. I've had the great pleasure of working directly with Ransom to promote his first book, The God Patent, which the San Francisco Chronicle has called a narrative that sings of the heart and the scientific method as two parts of the same song. A true Renaissance man, Ransom is also a particle physicist and discovered a particle that no human had ever known before. When he was 8, he wanted to be a defensive end for the Oakland Raiders. When he was 18, he wanted to be a marine biologist. When he was 28, a professor of particle physics. Yet, when asked what meal he most likes to cook, Ransom's answer is noodles with stuff. He's funny, too. So I'm going to read 2 emails that Ransom recently received from readers of The God Patent. The first begins, "Thank you for writing The God Patent and for sharing it with the world. I have been immersed in it through much of my Christmas break. I was a physiologist with an almost PhD, an ordained Baptist minister, and most recently, a marriage and family therapist. And I have a brilliant teenage daughter named Kate. Your story helped me with my own parenting challenges, with my wondering about why it is so hard for religion and science to talk to each other, and fascinated me with your concept of death and cloning in every instant, and the soul's immortality in its redistribution among all those whom it touched in previous instants." Second email. "I just finished reading The God Patent and am wiping away my tears as I write this. The book is extraordinary, Ransom, and I thank you so very much for writing it. I had the usual wishes of how I thought or wanted the book to end, but I just had faith that you'd take it down the proper path, and I wasn't disappointed. Your book is brilliant. I learned so much about physics, about faith, and mostly about myself in my reactions to the book. Thank you again." Ladies and gentlemen, Ransom Stevens.